Yo, it's your boy Will, and I'm back in the video. And today's talk will be you have to appreciate the times where Disney and Nickelodeon had the best times around 2009 up to 2017. Especially as being a child from the early 2000s or the late 90s, we was old enough as children to know how much Disney and Nickelodeon was in a prime with shows and movies to watch we were them kids. We were those kids who would come home from school on a Halloween night, a holiday, and turn on the TV instantly. And we would see Disney Channel on the TV, of course, on Halloween. And who else you would see on TV during Halloween singing? China McClellan. China McClellan singing Call All Monsters. During the nighttime, while you're secure with food and candy in your house, while everyone out trick-or-treating. Or maybe you would have to, what the heck? No, you will come home to her, which is China McClellan I was talking about just now. You will come home to her on TV. You will see her on TV singing Call All Monsters, bro. But, you will see her singing on TV, and then you will see Halloween movies on Disney Channel. And episodes, of course. How that has to do with Halloween, on these shows, which I can talk about, like Liv and Maddie, Austin and Allie, what else? Girl Meets World. I don't think they had no Halloween episodes for Girl Meets World though. Probably didn't. But Ant Farm, Ant Farm. No, I would say Liv and Maddie. I think I said Liv and Maddie already. Or Disney SD. You will see Halloween episodes on the shows that was on Disney SD. You will watch on Halloween, etc., etc. You have to give thanks to them years, for real, because the actors from them years was doing things they ain't supposed to be doing outside of acting. Like, for example, this one actor who was playing on Perry Kings back then. Perry Kings, this one show called Perry Kings from Disney SD that was around like 2012 or 2013. I used to watch that in my elementary days, like in 3rd grade or 4th grade. But anyway, he got arrested. This one person got arrested for DUI. And his whole character had to be replaced with somebody else. And after that, Perry Kingston been the same after that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It ain't been the same after that. And he wasn't the only one who was going crazy. First, it was Miley Cyrus. It was first. She was the first one out of everybody. Because she was the first one to really act on Disney, for the shows and all, like Hannah Montana, of course. We know what Hannah Montana is. Because we saw all the videos that was coming out while she was 16 years old. On her birthday of becoming 16 years old, But it was other people also who did things outside of acting to the point they had to get cut off. They had to get cut off too. Like, I love the heck out of Shake It Up. Shake It Up also was a classic, for real. A special place in my heart, for real. But shake it up to the point I was trying to be on the show myself, from the dances and the acting, because I would dance in the living room in the dark. I would dance in the living room in the dark, early in the morning, early in the morning, early in the morning before school, back in 2011 to 2012, around third grade, to me dancing in the living room. Well, I would say the living room, or in the room, in my own room by myself, to Michael Jackson, all afternoon, after school, in front of everybody in my house who was living with me, who was walking past me also, which is my siblings and my mama, of course. But it was Shake It Up and Awesome and Alley that I love the most. I love the most because I love dancing and playing the guitar. Now, to me, like, playing the guitar, it's got a place in my heart too also. Because I was playing guitar in high school. I was playing guitar as a kid. Like, I had this one guitar from Toys R Us, and it was Toy Story that was on that guitar. I love the heck out of that guitar, for real, bro. I didn't know how to tune it though. I wasn't good at tuning my guitar, But it was Shake It Up and Awesome and Alley. I love the most because I love dancing and playing the guitar as a little boy. So these two shows match my personality very well off the top. And the movie called Rock Camp. So every time I go to Toys R Us as a child, I would get a guitar and play it every day. Anything I watch a show on Disney that's related to music. They're related to music, playing instruments, and I remember the guitar from back of the day, and there was a guitar from Toys R Us, which I mentioned just now. It was navy blue. And it had Toys R Us all over it, Yeah, Toys R Us. I was a little dude, so I wasn't good at tuning my guitar until years later in high school, in freshman year. Fresh out of middle school. The actors from these shows switched up during these years, and I realized they ain't unique as you would think. As we was thinking, as little people back then, we would think these people were unique because we used to look up to them like idols, for real. Like, we would idolize these people who used to play these shows, for real. I know I wasn't the only one, bro, who was doing that. It was you people also, But that wasn't unique. Most are, but most ain't unique, for real. They just like us regular humans, bro, who deal with problems in life. Because, to be honest, us all kids, all of us as kids, what the heck? We start seeing the actors and actresses, my fault, y'all. We start seeing the actors who used to play as the people in the shows that we used to watch, that catch cases like crazy, bro, with the law on social media, bro. Cause we was getting into in social media, bro, which is Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, you name it, bro. We saw everything that was going on with these celebrities, bro. Even YouTube. YouTube had it all, bro. Cause what they call TMZ had it all, bro. That was going on with these celebrities, bro, that we used to look up to, who was playing on Disney Channel, bro. Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. But years went past in today's world, and things popping out the blue. My fault, y'all. Things popping out the blue when it comes to these celebrities and these directors and everything, you know, who work for who directors at that. We saw it all, bro, on these shows. I forgot what that one show was. It got released last year. It had to do with Dan. They was talking about Dan from Nickelodeon as the director. Yeah, him. We talking about him. He is one of the people, bro. We know these kids that was acting on these shows went through stuff behind the scenes, bro. And it was some of these directors' fault, bro, because they be touching on these kids, bro. They be touching on these kids, and these kids they would be at these shows. They'll be at the shows and just acting, you know, just act for the heck of it. But behind the scenes, they were getting touched on and getting raped. I shouldn't say that, my fault. I'm gonna have to blur that out. But yeah, it's insane, bro. A lot of things was going on for real. But we didn't know that, bro. As children, we didn't know that these people was, you know, we didn't know all that was going on behind the scenes when it comes from these kids that used to act on TV, bro. Until everything, they came out and told everything that was going on behind the scenes, bro. And we didn't realize that until last year. Last year, 2024. And that's how many years that was, bro? I'm 21 now, but dang. What the heck? That's years ago, bro. That's many years ago. And the kids from the late 90s definitely know we were watching the same shows that the kids that was watching the show they was watching back then also. Them kids from them shows in the late 90s were getting touched on too. But man, let's get back to this, man. At 13 up to 18 years old, while I was at least 12, my fault, y'all, 12 years old, bro. Watching everybody on TV while it's summertime. And I'm in the front room in the house watching them on the TV, bro. While it was hot. It was hot in that room, bro. In the front room, in the old house that I used to live in, bro, it was hot. It was hot, bro. You know, we had no AC or anything, none of that, bro. It was hot. Even if you open up the window, bro, it's heat waves coming in. It don't fix nothing. It don't. Open up the window don't fix anything. When you don't have AC. When you don't have AC and you decide to open up the window on a hot day, it's at least 90 degrees or more, bro. It won't fix anything, bro. Just let more heat come in. That's all you doing. Ain't no breeze or none of that. That's heat waves, bro. It's wild. But while it's summertime and I'm in the front room in the house, bro, watching TV, bro, while it was hot in the room. And this is afternoon after coming home from running errands with my mom, bro. Then I remember this Christmas back in the years of 2011 or 2012, I believe, where I got this one MP3 player, and I love the fact my mama download the whole playlist from Disney Channel, bro, of the time from her laptop for me and my siblings, bro. So I would play my MP3 player with my earbuds, playing Call of Duty on my Xbox 360 after walking home with my uncle from school with my siblings. Like, these words were the years for real, bro. That's when everyone was ahead. I mean, everyone was around. My fault, y'all. Everyone was around, and I mess with these years for real. 2011 and 2012, you have to thank them years for real, bro. Coming up, especially coming up, bro. Like, from the show, those is the best years to be around, bro. Like, you can struggle to heck, like, you can struggle so hard in life, bro. But you just make the best of it, bro. No matter what, how much going on in your life, bro. You just make the best of it. And that's what was going on in my years, bro, as being a child. So, yeah. It's what we're checking out. And I'm gone, bro.